You're at the 11th annual Lonestar Rod and Custom Roundup. It's a big car show music fest here in Austin, and like the rodeo, that's why it's called the Roundup. We bring all the cars together from all over the place. So not just Texas, but we have cars here from pretty much every state in the U.S. We've got folks from Canada, we've got folks coming over from Europe, so it's kind of become a really big draw for people who maybe that's their first taste of Texas at all, is coming to this show every year. Custom cars and hot rod building, what's so great about that, it's a classic American art form, really. Hot rods are made for going real fast, and customs really are made for going slow and flashy, and you got, have a girl in there with you, or you throw your friends in there. Hot rods were born out of, post-war servicemen who had come back, and they had a lot of mechanical training, young guys who wanted to go fast, and they had all this kind of mechanical knowledge. And you would pick up these old cars, it kind of started out in the West Coast in California. These guys would get little Model A, Model T bodies, and you throw a big, V8 engine in it, so it's like a little body, a big engine, and go out to the salt flats and stuff out there and race. And so that's really where hot rodding began. So when you hear that term hot rod, it really is about a stripped down, bare bones racing car, and it's usually 20s, 30s, body, and yeah, it's super cool. So it's sort of that's sort of a form to that, but everyone makes it different. The choice of engine and parts and everything that kind of goes together with that. It's everybody's interpretation of like, here's how I'm going to build my hot rod. I mean, there's nothing more kind of Americana than that, right? It's like cars, music, the open road. It's everything that kind of you think about what is very quintessentially American, and it's cool, and that's, I think, you don't have to really explain it. You just look at it and you're like, wow, and so whether you're a total gearhead and like you really look at stuff and you're going over every little thing on it, like, wow, this is cool, they did this and this, or if you're a complete novice and you're like, just look at that, like, look at that paint job, what is that? People have questions. So I think that's what's so neat about this. You can appreciate it on a lot of different levels.
Well, blow wind, blow my baby back to me.